On the 28th of April, 2016, I uploaded the very first episode of my Bully Scholarship Edition playthrough on YouTube. That video has over 1 million views now. Over 1 million views. 1,071,932 to be precise as of this moment in time. That's crazy. I'm seeing comments from people watching it in 2025. That is insane. Do you know what's even more insane? The fact that someone has gone and created Bully online. They've made it playable online with friends. I need to see this for myself. I need to understand this for myself. So that is exactly what we are about to react to. Oh my gosh, the nostalgia. This game was already old when I played it. How have they done this then? This a mod? Oh my gosh. NPCs included? Bro. The memories are all flooding back to me. Multiplayer mischief. That skateboarder's a bitch. Roleplay and click madness. There is no way they've done this. How do I access this? Someone tell, what do I need to do? How much do I need to pay? Let me know.
Us amusing. Yeah. Loser pants. You want to go? You don't have it.
Nah, this is actually too sick.
For the win.
What the hell? Nah, they've done the most with this. What am I watching? What am I looking at? I'm pretty sure it's a Discord. Custom vehicles. Yeah, I can see that, bro. I seen a gnome riding a skateboard. I might have to go back and play this game, you know. This is so sick. What the hell? Nah, do you reckon I could get a Sidemen on this? I don't know who out of them would appreciate this game. I think Ethan and Josh will. And maybe Simon.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Swegta, in case you're new to this channel and haven't seen any of my stuff before. I'm a massive Bully fan, and what you just saw is the announcement trailer for Bully Online. It's a project that my team and I have been working on for a very long time, and it's finally at a point in development
This is so sick.
where we can announce it and show it to the public.
Fair
With that
play.
said, I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you more about the project and, of course,
please do,
show
man.
you a little bit of gameplay in the process. Bully Online runs on the DSL script loader, which is a plugin for Bully that essentially allows for a way more versatile approach to modding. A lot of the things that we thought were impossible just a few years ago can now be done, including making an online mode. We do have an official server for Bully Online, and we plan on making that available to the public to enjoy in due time. Starting December of this year, however, we will be making the server available to people who support us on Ko-fi. Supporting the project on Ko-fi will give you the following perks. Like I said, early access to the Bully Online server starting December of 2025. Behind the scenes previews, including videos, screenshots, and developer commentary. A blue player name tag to differentiate you from the normal players. Admins.
Status above the normies. Okay.
Red name tag, regular players have white, and so on. You'll get an in-game digital camera giving you the ability to save up to 10 pictures on the server. You can even show these to other players in-game. You'll get priority in server joining queue when the server goes public, meaning that if the server's full, then you'll be able to join quicker if you're a supporter. You'll also be given a Discord role and an exclusive text channel so you can directly communicate with the team behind the mod. You can find a link to the Ko-fi page down below, but with all that said, let's get into some interesting
Should I pay for early access? I don't care about the status thing, but I'm just trying to play this game, I can't lie.
The server itself is a bit of a mix between...
Surely them lot are gonna have a problem with it. The original creators of the game. Rockstar might have an issue.
Games, free roaming, and role-playing. For instance, we have a fully fleshed out inventory system. This allows players to earn money in-game by completing side objectives, competing in minigames, and finding and trading items. You can then spend this money on a wide variety of different things, like housing, weapons, vehicles, and items. And again, the inventory system plays a part in
these
the
guys have just
role-playing
made this
side
for
of the
fun.
server, meaning that if you were to, say, buy a car using the money you've earned, you can then use the car keys you get from that to lock the car doors, preventing other players from being able to steal it. And as you saw in the trailer, we have some mini games we're developing.
So you can't even lock your car in GTA.
It's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. We've had a ton of fun testing these, and I think my personal favorite is Rat Wars. Obviously, we didn't want to add guns to the free roaming experience or put guns in the hands of like
the eventual success of this should hopefully convince Rockstar to allow it.
All of that and still have some type of first-person shooting
Mechanics and
experience in the
settings?
game. We decided to put the guns in
that.
the hands of cartoony, oversized rats. There's one detail that I love about this minigame, and it's the fact that you can play against other people
rats killing
from across
rats.
different locations on the map.
Sounds like
Let's
the hood.
say that you're in the boys' dorm, and you want to play against somebody who's in the blue ball safe house. You can hop into this game mode via the TV in the boys' dorm, and likewise the person in the safe house can do the same. And by the way, this all takes place within its own dimension, let's call it.
They've done a lot with this,
if you were to have somebody running through a level that is used for Rat Wars, everything that is happening within this game mode takes place within that game mode. Now this brings me to another minigame example. Racing. It's a classic staple in any online game, so obviously we had to add this, but we decided to add our own spin on this by including custom-made vehicles. Now just like with the aforementioned game mode, this is not going to conflict with the outside world, so if you are participating in this race, it's going to be rendered as its own thing on your end. Other players are not going to be able to like get in the way of you speeding through Old Woolworth Vale.
Yeah, they put in work for this, seriously.
Shopping cart. This opens up a lot of possibilities for what we can do with side quests and minigames. They're not going to conflict with anything happening in free roam. But of course, stuff like this takes a long time to develop, and I'm not gonna lie, I've personally invested a sizable amount of money into this project to ensure that it actually happens.
I want to know how much. Message me.
I'm happy to report that yes, we have something incredible to show you all. And bear in mind, we are a small team of people, and we've invested a lot of time and energy and ideas into this project.
Someone might need to invest in
some of the ideas that did not make it into Bully MP have been repurposed for this project. We have full creative control over this, so we can add anything that we feel makes sense. But at the end of the day, we are a small team of passionate fans. We invest as much time as we can into this project, but
this is so cool,
you know,
man.
time is money, and it is a hobby. Supporting us on Coffee
you playing
means
it will
that
give
we can
incredible
spend more
exposure to
time
the dev
working
team.
on
Everyone
this.
wins.
And us spending more time working on this means that it's going to be available to the general public sooner, so it's a win-win for everybody. But again, we are going to do an early access kind of thing starting December of 2025, this year, so just in a couple months. Supporters on Coffee will be able to play.
Alright, listen to me, chat. The computer will be here. In fact, the other day I got an update. I think it was yesterday. They gave me an update. My computer is built, basically. They just got to do the testing and stuff. And once the testing is done and they send it over, we're playing all the games. We're playing all the games. I might even send them this old computer for them to pattern up, put a new graphics card in that. I should do that myself, really. Maybe I should do that myself.
Supporting the project itself,
playing all the
and getting
games.
some cool perks in the process, including but not limited to an in-game digital camera which you can use to save pictures, a different color on your player name tag, an easy way of contacting the team directly via Discord so you can provide some feedback or ask any questions, and of course behind-the-scenes development materials like developer notes,
so fun, man.
videos, screenshots of new features we're working on.
Forget the rest. Sorry, Swagtar, I'm gonna cut you off. Forget the rest of the video. We see what's this? Is a mad screen to pause on. That's my bad. Might just have to go and replay the game. I might just replay the game. I feel like maybe my first playthrough didn't do it justice. I might have to replay the game for the culture. Maybe I'll do a 10 years later playthrough. Maybe I do it and I drop that in April. So exactly 10 years on, I upload the replay of the series. That'll be sick, no? That's something to consider, But yeah, when a new PC arrives, oi, we can finally start that Red Dead Redemption playthrough. We can do it.